Batu! Hungry. Where am I? What is this horrible place? Batu mana bakai? Mama? Papa? Where are my people?
Oh, good. You're awake. Sit down, child. You are not well. I went to look for medicine. The others went to look for wood and food for us. Come here now.
No, sorry, old woman. I don't know you.
I told you, you are not well. They are sick. Wabubula, sa, nua.
Is this supposed to be medicine? No, I can't drink this dirt. Look at this place. Where are the trees? I barely see the sky throughout all the smoke. This place looks dead. Wait, are we dead? Is this hell? Or am I dreaming?
Stop being dramatic, little girl. You will give yourself a heart attack. As you can see, Nana, clinics are closed. Hospitals are full. Better off dying comfortably where you are. Stop being dramatic and drink up.
Yo, Noma. Yo, today was worse than any other day.
Yeah.
Did you guys see the other survivors fighting over dead and diseased cattle?
No.
Hey, we are all going to die here.
Die.
Hey, Muna, how do you guys survive 2 months? 2 months without water. Yo, it's bad.
What? Die?
Hey.
No, what do you mean? Please tell me, what is going on? And who are these dirty people? They look like Nyaupe boys.
Muna, look what you've done, Muna. You reckon the girl I told you, you like speed, you like speed. Mamas, calm down, man. Calm down. We are in Kimberley. Take, man. We are the last tasters. Kiri, we are the last man and woman standing.
And my comrade.
Also the last one. What's the last one about plus and black?
Kimberley.
Yes.
The Diamond City. This dump is not my Kimberley. My city was a city that sparkled. People from all over the world knew about our diamonds.
Yes.
Kimberley was a vibrant place, full of life and its people. The people were the best part of it. Beautiful and friendly. They were always ready for a lekker job. Hey, this is certainly not it.
Ceci, my girl, what is your name? Tell me your name.
My name is Naledi. And you? Who are you?
I am Bobby, but you can call me Pops or Pops.
What's that?
I mean, the community. The community calls me the counselor. You know why? Because I am the counselor of Ward 6 in the South Nike region. Gary, the counselor's title is stuck with me, even in all this chaos that you see.
Chaos!
Yes.
I want a chaos of Bobby.
Oh, you don't want to know anything.
But I can hear you all are from Kimberley. Only people from Kimberley speak 5 languages in 1 sentence. Now, someone, anyone, tell me what is going on. I don't remember anything.
Naledi, calm down. I'm Tabone, but you can also call me Tibosh. A lot has happened, and one does not even know where to start. Hey, we lost everything. Hey, Muna, Now the day, on my way to work, there by the social development. Yeah. Net me pitch that's so. That's nothing. Everything is burnt. It's just a rubber lying there. Hey.
Lost everything. How? No.
Legally, you said that you wanted to know. Shut up and listen.
Makriza, Gigi, she's young and she's scared. Let's take it easy on her. We stole her future. All of us here, we destroyed her world. Now, lady, let me explain. We are ashamed to say we are all to blame for this. We were the weakest link in nature, but we were the most destructively. Yo.
I don't remember anything. All I remember is going to school, going back home and living life as normal. The air wasn't as heavy and morbid as this. I remember the trees, the birds, and butterflies. I love butterflies. You see, my life was good. My parents worked and I was the only child. We had a lovely home. An RDP house, humble but beautiful. I didn't have siblings, so my entertainment was books and nature. Sitting outside and seeing ants diligently build and protect their world. They work tirelessly and orderly. I used to put little obstacles in their way and watched how they overcame that. And as ants, they still continued with their tasks. I could sit and watch this tiny but magical world that existed under my feet. A world that could be trampled on and destroyed by one step. I didn't step on them because those ants that I love so much, taught me a lot. But wait. Why don't we have ants here? Can someone explain to me why don't we have ants here? Because I know ants can survive anything. So why don't we have ants here?
Now lady, no, calm down, man. The lack of ants is the least of our worries, man. Come here, let me show you something. You see that big hole? That's the big hole.
That beagle. It's the beagle. What are you saying?
Now lady, I meant that big hole is the famous big hole in Kimberley. You know, when the British Empire came and took all our diamonds, they even built their dynasties with it. But that hole has swallowed the entire city and left us with nothing. I mean nothing but these bits and pieces of scattered land. My people, we are dispossessed. We are detached from the sources of life. We took for granted the very little things that sustain us. We took for granted how important clean, fresh water is. How important the trees and the plants are. Even the bees and those beautiful butterflies I love so much, Nani. Those creatures of nature, quietly, and I mean quietly, kept us alive and sustain life while we ignore them. We ignore the life givers, my people. Rapi, why have we done?
Ish me outie. As it a flow. Chasing one and a better life at the expense of the environment. Again, environment related. It's just a flow.
Yeah, Rapid. You go there thinking about women. At a serious time like this, me Brahman. Yeah, man. Lost girl, man, me Brahman. 6 man.
No, my brother, hear me out. We, as people, our first home is in a womb of a woman. There are perfect conditions created for us to be formed, to grow. We came inside her body, ate what she does, breathing the same air. We are born humans now, have to make sure the outside environment is healthy so that we can be healthy. But we didn't do that at all.
Rapi, I still don't understand. What happened? What is happening? Please,
Now, lady,
explain to me. Make it make sense.
we have just survived a terrible natural disaster. This one is the great drought. At first, it would come and go. Then life went on. The government would help us here and there. Then one great summer, the summer of 2030, there was a dryness that never went away. Dams were dry. Taps were dry. Reserves ran out. We had nothing. The little that was left, the rich could buy. But eventually, not even their money could save them. We all got a seat at that table. Whether you were a rich man, a worker at the department, a counselor, even a ordinary magogo like me. Disaster does not discriminate my children. Disaster dishes out its misery fairly. We prayed to the God we believe in. We prayed for life, for water. Lay me, yada lay me, yada lay me. Lay me now, Rivada.
Fabian me water stronger. That's a fracht of he and Jesus.
Hey! What's with the hymns? Have we buried another?
No. I will not. No.
Okay, there was something.
I do not feel the departed spirits. Yes. There's no death yet. Not yet, anyways. Let's go. It will be dark soon. The soul apparates.
Oh, I see the girl is awake. She has been out of it for 3 days. She must be so very hungry. Bianca, we went looking for food. There is not much out there. We even met others. The lines for water and food are so long. Oh my Gigi. They even reminded me of when South Africa voted for the first time in 1994. The long spiraling lines full of people who are queuing for their birthrights. Now we have similar lines full of people who are queuing for buckets of water to keep their loved ones alive. They say the government is out of money, out of plans, and all the rivers ran dry.
I didn't think it would be so bad. Anyway, hi, my name is Mom Winnie. How are you?
Hi, ma'am. My name is Naledi. I am so confused. I don't remember anything.
Oh, a classic case of dissociative amnesia. Memory loss due to trauma. Now, lady, in your case, your ignorance is bliss. Trust me, now, lady, you don't want to remember any of this pain.
Ma'am, your fancy English is not going to help us.
Really?
We need to remember so that we can do better.
Excuse me, ma'am. This child is right. We need to remember. We need to remind her how we got here. This is all our fault. Would you bet, man? This is not our fault, Oma. This is the government's fault. This government failed us. This government didn't have plans. They didn't prepare us. This municipality, all you councillors getting fact-checked and not equipping the community about climate change. As I tell us a good man.
Anchor.
See what we
Anchor. Okay? We saw for me, G. We saw for me. I'm also suffering. And another person. Anyway, I didn't know about climate change. I only heard about it on TVs and on speeches. I didn't know. I still don't understand. Yes, sister. Being unfair now. What can one man do?
One man.
What is one man?
I'm trying to go big organizations. The municipality is a big organization and it's one resource. Need topics, minute.
I swear.
Lady, this drought didn't come as a surprise like a thief in the night. This drought announced itself way before its arrival. Scientists warned that the heat disaster plan were not updated and didn't have the right method. You, Bobby, you won't.
Sissy, our climate change. Climate change. So you want to tell me that climate change did this to us?
Girlie, you remember in school, in geography, they taught us that climate change is long-term change or shifts in the temperature and the weather. I know the earth is getting hotter and hotter. A gas called carbon dioxide is trapped in the atmosphere and cannot escape, causing the earth to be warmer.
Smarties! Just want to You're getting me here!
Now, lady, do you know why carbon dioxide is bad for us?
Yes. I know that we breathe in oxygen and breathe out carbon dioxide. Trees gives us oxygen and we give it back carbon dioxide. Now people are cutting more trees than we are planting. Look, we don't even have a single tree yet.
You're correct, lady. Actually, trees are like lungs of the earth. They filter the air, clean it up, and give us good oxygen. Actually, cutting trees is part of the problem. Really? You're what? Tell big companies cut trees. That's true. But we are also cut trees in our communities, in our cities, to improve our houses, factories, and roads. Our way of life passes our quality of life, man.
Really? I am so hungry, guys. Is there any food here?
Yeah, man. The whole day long. You're making noise for this child. The child is hungry. Now, lady, my child, you can have this. It's not much. It's a little bit of more. We can share with my child. Uma Gigi, as the representative of the community trust. You see, I am on the board of trustees of the solar plan. You see, my job was, together with my colleagues, to ensure that the percentage of the profit goes to the community. We even had to make sure that you guys get business opportunities, employment, and bursary. Yes, it was slow, but eventually it did happen. Come on, guys, now let's be honest for once. You see, us disadvantaged people always have to be happy with the bare minimum. Our development is at a snail's pace. We are treated like an afterthought in our own country, and we always have to be happy, even though we get crumbs. Those plants will soon be making billions, and we have to be happy with a few bursaries and jobs here and there. We don't even get to own these plants. Even in this round, we are getting the bare minimum. What is the role of the IPP, independent power producers, during a disaster? How do they support the communities they are in? Do you even know? Even our social development, we even have a problem. Trucks full of food parcels and water have not come here in days. They get delivered to politicians' houses instead. It's just like the time of COVID-19 pandemic. No one has come forward telling us a plan of rebuilding and where our water will come from. No one cares about us.
Yeah! Oh!
Yeah, look at it. Did you say no one cares? Do you even care about yourself? And who taught you that you need others to help you live? Jy is eintlik vergeet wie het met jou op die ander gebring. Who are you?
I am Bianca Phillips, daughter of Reverend Phillips. I know who I am or not.
Then why? Why do you behave like someone who is not meant to live on this earth? I've been listening to all of you telling this little girlie about the great drought. Yes, we have been without water, and we've been for a very long time. But we've been without purpose for even longer. We are Africans, Rima Africa, the original nation of this earth, the original inhabitant. If there's anyone, and I mean anyone, who should know what to do at a time like this, it should be us, isn't it?
Nkulu, we have left our child.
Do not interrupt the spirits. Do not interfere. Hey! Listen. The earth is speaking. The earth is always speaking to us. You see, my lady, those little ants and butterflies that you love so much, they were speaking to you. And those trees were howling at us. We have lost ourselves, Asamia. We have lost ourselves. We gave our power away and we expected others to do everything for us. This government that all of you talk about, is it not made of ordinary people like you and me? And these companies, are they not people? Are they not people with brains and lumps just like you and me? Don't you have brains and lumps too? Are you not human? And you. If you think you have lost your situation, and if you think you have lost your power in this situation, it is because you have given it away.
Oh, Asanya, we have lost ourselves. Mkulu is right. We have been listening and all we hear is sounds of hopelessness and complaint. Can't you see that we are the ones we have been waiting for? I mean, look at us. Young and old, men and women. We are unified by disaster. Who would have thought that government officials, IPP trustees, or even councillors of the municipalities will be stuck together with us, ordinary people, depending on each other for survival? God has a sense of humor.
Yeah, Sanya. Can you fight? Act as Mook. I am sick and tired of the community members always blaming the government for everything, while they use water carelessly in their own homes. At Mian, they waste water. Everyone in our community wastes water.
Yes.
Can't you fight, my sister? Community governance is no more. Hey. During apartheid, Answer communities, they were so united. They had a plan for everything. They were organized. But now it's everyone for themselves and God for us all. No unity, nothing.
Yes, T-Wash. That's my idea, Sammy. Look at me. As a councillor at the English Chambers Day, I didn't know anything about climate change or how to help my ward get prepared for it. Even the mayor, I don't think the mayor knows it. I don't know. I don't think so. Not at all. We have the IDP, the Integrated Development Plans. We have the DDM, the District Development Modules. But I cannot put those plans to use. How can I help you when I feel so shit? So if you all know so much, why don't you share this knowledge instead of wanting someone to blame?
Well, it's not that black and white. We are not going to start talking about your incompetence, Wena. We are not happy with you. You are supposed to represent us. When you're in your high-level meeting with the government, meeting with the trust, or even in your municipal chambers, you are supposed to take us with you.
What? Take you?
I don't mean physically take us with you. You need to take our needs, our interests, and desires with you. You need to serve us, my boy. My children, here is something to eat. It's not much, but it's something you can share. Just like we could share in times of tragedy. Why can't we share now when everything is normal? Mama, politics is not just about politicians. It's about the way we live, the way we relate. It's about how the government shares its resources with its people. We don't even know the law. Even now, the disaster management plan, which is a plan decided on government, it's a political tool used to help us. We don't know the law. We are so focused on where our next meal is coming from, but we don't know who is in charge of the food security. We are going to perish because of lack of knowledge.
As I am a sister,
We are not educated. We don't know the science, disaster management plans, climate change, big words that do not have meaning to me. All I know is that I'm suffering. We are all suffering. All I know right now is my reality. And my reality is painful.
Beatrice, our reality is the climate change narrative.
Yeah.
Our way of life, what we do every day, how we interact, and the natural resources. All of it fits into climate change, Beatrice. How? Climate is how the environment changes over a long period of time. Climate is a long-term pattern of the weather in a particular place. Beatrice. Utlabari. The climate is the weather over the years, what it's like. Like here in Kimberley, it is very hot and dry in summer and very dry and cold in winter. You are able to tell how summer is going to be like and what winter is going to be like. Now we can even get our rain in winter. And that's not what usually happens in our region. We always get our rain in summer. It is all messed up now.
And now, this messes up our vegetation. Remember, Naledi, there's fruits and vegetables that relies on the weather. If it gets too hot for too long, the dams go dry. We are in a drought because of all that. Food is being threatened. It's not only us that are suffering. The plants and animals' life also needs water. Battle is here.
Did you say battle is labor? Life is life. You see, Naledi, the earth is belongs to us by future generations. We did not inherit it from our ancestors. What we inherited from our ancestors is their bad habits. We destroy the earth. We use more than we produce. We take more than we need. We even use fossil fuels and dig up diamonds to make us look pretty. And then we leave those big holes in the ground. And we still think we will live forever. You see, if the earth could speak, it would swear at us. It would shout and curse and disown us. Its words would pierce our flesh, because that is how angry the earth is. Oh! 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 But the earth does speak. You see, those earthquakes in the Far East speak of its brokenness. And the floods in Mozambique are the earth's tears, because she is weeping at the pain that we are causing her. Are you listening? The womb is diseased. Are you aware that our home is in trouble? Our earth is in danger. How can one destroy their own earth and still expect to live longer? Wake up, you! Wake up! All of you, wake up! Don't you see what you have done? Don't you see that even what you do from a distance affects me? That what you steal in the night deprives me. And your illness infects me. Are you not aware that we drink from the same wells? That you are me and I am you. And this climate is an extension of both of us. What we give it, it will multiply and give back to us. Yay! Yo! We are changing. We are changing. We are far removed from the earth. And she is trying to bring us back home.
But human beings are the weakest link in the circle of life. We are the enemies. But we still have time. We can change while we have time.
See, how? It is too broken. It is too damaged. It is so much work.
No. This is many hands make light work. If we can put our heads together, we can do this.
How, Azania? When all we do is blame each other. Look now. We are in the middle of a drought and we are still pointing fingers.
My children, let me teach you something today. It's time we be honest with each other. If you learn, teach. If you get, give. That's it, Umajiji. Now we need to mobilize the rest of the community members in the other case. We need to make the law of this country work for us. Yes, me as a civil society, I will contact my network. Bobby?
Yes.
Organize the councillors for me there.
Wonderful.
Timosh? Yes. The social development needs to come on board. Mom, we need the money. We need to engage with the IPP bosses. Now, Lady and Bianca.
Yes, ma'am.
The youth and the woman needs to join us.
Yes, ma'am.
Bobby, organize the men. Mkulu, don't you have people at the social development of the traditional health? Tanko. See now, we have all the sector here. We can do this.
Do what, Azania?
Rebuild. Well, I don't have all the answers now. Yeah. But what I know is, working together, we can do this. I mean, we have to work together. We cannot go back to the way we were living. We need to change, man. Climate change cannot be the only thing changing. We need to do better and actually be better.
See, better. How?
Okay, now we need to know where the food parcels and the water trucks are and make them aware that we need them. Bobby? Then go to the decision makers. I mean, it's not only food and water we need. Some of us lost their jobs. Kids are not going to school. Even the sick don't even have access to health care.
Yes, sister. And the same. Who's died and made you queen?
Winnie Mandela.
Yeah, we're friends. Are we really gonna sit there and let it turn on the side? It's a man's job, this one. You're supposed to be there, though. Looking after kids in times like this.
I'm serious, my Peter. What is climate change, mitigation, and adaptation? The big boss?
No. How does English going to help us here? How's that professor?
Just shut up, my Beatrice. Put your back. We left the men to run this world. Now look at us. That is a matter of life and death. Not about your ego. Anyway, Azania, lay your school and anyway, Beatrice, it's not a bad thing that you don't know. Adaptation betekent om gewoond te raak aan iets nuut. Ons moet nou leer hoe om te lewe met die veranderinge in die wêreld. Ons moet nou weet wat om te doen as ons onsself weer in hierdie situasie vind. Mitigation is om seker te maak ons doen nie meer skade aan die omgewing nie.
Yo. Bianca. Hij is nu een groot deel wat jij aan doen. To have this to be explained in my mother tongue. It helps me so much. No? Agreed.
Kiniti bana. Hari tlhalosa dilo ka go ya go gae. Di tlhaloganya seng. Adaptation tsa Setswana ke go ithuta go lomagana le diphetogo tsa loapi. Le go itse re dira jang ha diphetogo tse di diragala. Ebile mitigation yone bana ke go fedisa go senya ga tlhago. Re ishumarele re diretse di tshwanetseng.
Now we understand. Aside my leadership, where do we go from here?
We can't do it alone.
Okay.
We need to mobilize the rest of the committee members and teach them what we have. And then go to the decision makers. They must tell us their disaster management plan and the climate change plans too. We can't do it alone, I repeat. Let's do this together. I will use my knowledge and everyone else will use what they have.
Look! Hey! I can see the others! It looks like our friends from democracy won! Let's get everyone forward! This can be a start of a unity revolution. No, now, as my Africa have not only survived slavery, colonization, human rights violation, displacement, the list goes on and on and on. But surely, together we can definitely survive climate change.
You know what? Asanya me sister, como slow.
Who is that?
You know, the African skies have always sung a quiet melody that is conducted by the winds from the oceans. The sun serenades the solo with the moon and the stars as the backup. Have you cared to listen to Mother Nature whispering her ageless secrets of life in the night and seen the clues she leaves for us in the day in plain sight? Did you know the African skies sing a melody which connects through our hearts and is heard in a language only our souls can understand? Perhaps it is time to go back to our souls. If the earth could speak, if the earth could speak, if the earth could speak.
Is somebody dead? Guys.
Come on, join us, guys. Join us. Let's go.
Who are we?
Climate change champions!
Who are we?
Climate change champions!
Who are we?
Climate change champions!
Climate change champions is who we are. Climate change champions is what we do. Mitigation. Adaptation. Climate resilience is what we do. Who are we?
Climate change champions!
Who are we?
Climate change champions!
Who are we?
Climate change champions!
Climate change champions is who we are. Climate Everybody play.